Alright, what's up, boys? What is up? What is going on, PRL nerds? Let me go ahead and send this announcement real quick for the official live streams. One segundo, one segundo. Everyone, uh, Sunday Tier 1 live. https://www.twitch.tv/leftridgegamer. Yes, ping everyone. Let's go. Alright, we're good there. Now, let's take a look at these standings. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Driver standings. Why are you bugging on me? Come on. I know you want to work. There we go. So, what we've got here is. Where's my thing? Why can't I? There we go. Okay, so what we've got here is Mr. Bean, still in the lead, winning by 21 points. His best three race wins in a row did not start at Coda. I'm pretty sure it was Coda. Yes. Um. So you could argue technically, if he wins this race, if he's racing, it's four in a row. I think yes, the asterisk being four races, one in a row that he has participated in. There we go. That's the key word there. Kobe plays still looking for his first win of the season. Is going to be very very necessary if he's to further challenge Mr. Bean down the stretch of the last five races: Vegas, Canada, Mexico, the UK, and Belgium. Ageless Joe Biden 30 points back of the lead. Same thing for him. He's gonna need more race wins if he's to really contend with the top of the top. Everybody else kind of a little too far away to really challenge. But looking at the constructors, what we do have is the McLarens. 8 points ahead. That is Kobe and USM. Mostly, yeah, USM 0 points. It has all been Kobe. Joe Biden and Rusty Oil Can 8 points behind. Pretty hard carry at the moment from Joe Biden. And then Mr. Bean, mega hard carrying Tar Heels right now. He is single-handedly putting those points up for the Red Bull team, pretty much. Yeah, the top five still really close to each other, really up in the air for this constructors at the very least. So that being the end of the standings. Let us now. Where's my mouse cursor? Okay, Jesus Christ. Let us now switch on over to the session, and let me just organize my stuff. Okay, everything looks good. All right. Now I just need to balance my audio a little more so I can actually hear myself. I can't really actually I can tell how loud the game is for you guys. It's kind of too quiet maybe for you guys. So let me fix that and then we'll be good to go. So this could probably be just a smidge higher. All right, that looks good to me. Let's get a show on the road. So, getting all my stuff up. Lab data, telemetry on, that should be it. First to go out looks to be a V-carb. Which V-carb might that be? Joe Biden or Rusty Oil Can? It is Rusty Oil Can, but Joe Biden, one of the front runners. Let's take a look at him. There's also two Red Bulls. It is Mr. Bean. Okay, I lied. We're gonna watch Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean, the current leader in the driver's standings. So, what kind of excitement can we see for Mr. Bean? Um, I'll be honest with you guys. I am really just not in the mood, dude. I'm a man of my word. I'm not gonna drop out of commentating just because I'm in a bad mood. But dude, my league race, I got dicked. I got dick up the ass the whole race. It was just, it's okay. I mean, it is what it is. It's just whatever. I mean, I can't do anything about it now. Just file some incident reports. But it's fine. It is what it is. At the very least, I can try to focus my attention here on this race. I will say I'm kind of hungry. I might have to snack on a little bit of bread and coconut water. Yes, that is the meal I am looking at right now. Mr. Bean into Sector 2. About to finish Sector 2. No. About to finish Sector 3. Pretty brave over the curb. Could be braver, but looking pretty good so far. Looking pretty solid. Purple Sector 2. So of everybody that has started ahead of him, I think only one or two cars maybe. He is the fastest of those three. So not too shabby, not too shabby. Last straight, or no, second to last straight, the last DRS straight. Another curb that, you know, you don't want to be too brave over. That cut. Oh, he really pushed the track limits there. Very brave, very well assured of his racing line. Rounding the last bend, 130.9 pretty much. Pretty good. Pretty rapid if I do say so myself. Sparkashira coming across here shortly. Halfway through Sector 3, down the DRS pit straight. Or, not the pit straight, but the DRS straight. Let through. Now the last full speed section. Kind of a time do we see out of Sparkashira? A 132 flat, not great. A second and a tenth slower, maybe 2/10, or a second and 2/10 slower. Let's see who else. Kobe Plays second is on a hot lap. Yes, he's on a hot lap. Barely used any battery. Okay, we'll have a lot for the rest of this lap. Does have a Haas in front of him. Has a Haas completed lap. Could be Sparkashira. And he spun himself. Who was that Haas? I think it was, yes, it was definitely Sparkashira. Woot just crossed and is a little slower than his own teammate. Well, at the very least, Spark did get out of the way there. Whether or not that was entirely intentional. Keeping it very close to the wall. Some late braking, throwing his car over the curb. Looks to have not unsettled too much. Perfectly executed, maybe. DRS here shortly. On one of the wings, it's probably 1-0, 0-0, 2-0 maybe if he really wants that front end snappy snippy. He's hitting 350 kilometers an hour. Could very well be 0-0. Not too shabby on exit. Kobe Plays, crosses with a 131.3, not spectacular, not the most impressive for what is our second place. Anyone else on a hot lap? So was it Sparkashira with the wing damage? Yes. Woot a little slower than his own teammate. Ghost Viper on an out lap. All right, let's watch him, so that I can catch up on some of these pings. Hold on. Okay. Something is going on with my controller, dude. It looked like it just unplugged itself. The light turned off, but then it immediately turned back on. I almost forgot what I was supposed to be doing, catching up on some messages. Okay, so there's some steward chats for that race, that's fine. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. He just finished his lap. Or no, he didn't. Did he invalidate? Oh no, that was his out lap. This is actual hot lap now, I think. Seems to be. Okay. Yeah, what are all these pings, bro? There's a lot to catch up on, dude. It's a Sunday. There's so many different pings I'm getting from so many different leagues. Usually it's not that bad, but everybody and their mom is active right now. Maybe because IRL Formula 1 is back. Maybe that's why. Yeah, see, this is such a... why am I getting this ping? I need to start muting more and more channels, dude. in some of these leagues, because like half this shit just doesn't. Like half this shit doesn't concern me. Okay, I think we're fine. I think I'm good. No worries there. I think I've caught up on everything. So, Ghost Viper, while I was distracted, setting a 131.5, good enough for P7. We have a ton of people coming out onto track now. Is Mr. Bean on another hot lap? Yes, he is. He is 10th and a half down. More aggressive over that curb. Is he able to get back on the traction fast enough? Yes! Doubling the gap on his previous fastest lap. 3/10 now faster. Getting up to that 350 kph. Does he? Maybe. Oh, he doesn't. Not quite the fastest down the straights, it seems. Maybe prioritizing a little more whippage into the turns, and seems to be working out well for him. He is on pole. Will be improving here. J Story leaving the session. Might have to re-invite him. 5/10 faster, a 130.3. All right, let me send him an invite real quick, because I think I do have him added. J Story. There we go. New fastest lap. Joe Biden on an out lap. About to start his hot lap. Okay, I need to eat some of this bread, dude, because I am so hungry. It's either that or cereal. Do I eat cereal? But I have to go downstairs. Bread or cereal? I'll eat this bread. I don't feel like getting anything. I don't feel like going downstairs. All right, Mr. Joe Biden. Can you usurp Mr. Bean's pole position? Already looking a little rough through turn 1, but maybe he's able to make up a lot more time on other parts of the track. I'm trying to break bread right now, May. I wonder if non-Americans and how many actual. Oh, okay, let me try to rephrase what I'm thinking in my mind. So that is a saying. That is a very American saying. At least I think it is. I wonder how many Americans even recognize that as a saying. I feel like it's become a little more common. It's a bit more of a at least as far as I know, as I understand it, as it's a little more of like an African American kind of slang, the way I understand it. And so I wonder if any Brits or Europeans at all would even recognize that as a saying. I mean, it's kind of a biblical thing too, isn't it? Like breaking bread, the whole what's it called, the last dinner? I feel like that. I don't know. That's just where I've heard it from, almost exclusively. Connection issues? RIP. Did you get back in, J-Story? Because I did send you an invite. I just want to make sure you did get back in. Joe Biden, 2/10 faster. Still not fast enough to catch up to Mr. Bean. Alright, let me switch to gourd sauce, maybe? Oh, fuck. Wrong button. Nope, he's in the pits. Aiden Jones, a name I do not recognize. I don't know, but J Root is on an out lap. Let's take a look at him. Oh, service communicating? Bro, you're getting shafted. Letting a lot of drivers through, giving himself some space ahead. And here we go. J Root in 5th right now. Even a little more than a 10th improvement would get him a position. Granted, that gourd sauce does not improve on a 3rd lap if he chooses to go out again. Really would take about maybe like 3/10 of improvement to guarantee himself gaining some positions, I think. Alright, about to end sector 1. He's flat with his time. And a little bit of a lockup, maybe. Looking pretty good through that turn, though. I'm imagining maybe some improvement for him. Alright, we'll see through here. Not sending it over the curb, but matching the corner still even. He needs at least a tenth and 225, so 0.125. He needs 0.125 seconds. What is that? 125 thousandths of a second? Yes. To improve. Can he improve? J-Story finally making it back in. Welcome back, J-Story. Very aggressive over that curb. Not aggressive on the exit and spinning. He's lost it. Oh, he invalidated! No! Cac Supreme. Nope, into the pits. Cinco going into the pits. I think everybody's just kind of entering the pits. I don't know how many people are even going to go back out. Or else the Oil Can and Zabit are, but is that more than one time for them? Some people have already used 3 tire sets. That's crazy. Spark on another lap. We see Mr. Sparky Spark. Those of you not aware, he is my sugar daddy. He pays me to commentate PTRL. Very, very stellar league, if you ask me. Some of you may know it because of the interleague stuff, so that's pretty solid. That's pretty cool. But yeah, he first league to ever pay me to commentate. One of the few. One of the few. J-Store, come on. Stay in the lobby, homie. Another invite sent for whenever his servers decide to work again. This is looking like a really bad race for J-Story. He says he can't even make it 1 lap at the moment due to connection issues. Seems like everybody and their mom is back out on track. Okay, hold on. I need to go close the window into my room. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I don't wanna be, I don't know. I don't want my voice carrying across the neighborhood. Alright, Spark. Not looking too shabby, but not great either. We'll see what his split time looks like through Sector 2, and whether or not we stay watching him, because we do have some of the fastest guys on track at the moment behind him on their hot laps. He has 3/10 up. 3/10 up could move him several positions up into the top 7 maybe if he continues to improve just a little bit. Depending on how much they improve as well. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Decent exit. Really keeping it very close to the walls, maximizing the track width. What can Mr. Hashira finish with? Out of battery. Flat. Just not getting it on the last bits of that lap. Alright, let's switch to the front runners. Joe Biden first across here. Then it looks like Gortsov's behind him. Joe Biden, can he take pole? Can he snatch it away from Mr. Bean? Looks like no, just not quite fast enough. Less than 100th of a second off. Or no, it was a couple hundredths. Aiden Jones did not get it either. J Root, can he improve? He's gonna get some slipstream. As long as he doesn't get impeded through the corner, this will help him immensely. Because he will be getting a little bit of 30-year invalidation. Is there an Alpine? It is Ghost Viper finishing. Goes up to P4. Another Alpine. It's Brian B. Getting maybe a fraction of a slipstream from what is a Mercedes in front. He improves by 5/10 into 7th. That Mercedes potentially Adri. Or Nico John. It was Adri. Zabit crossing. Probably not going to improve at all. Nope. Not a good lap for him. That is it for qualifying. Just like that. Just like that. J Story, if he can even stay in the... Ooh, there's already a ticket being opened. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, nothing else really going on, it seems like. I just checked the messages in the Discord. Seems to be nothing going on, nothing too crazy. I did see a ticket, open up, so I wonder what's going on there. I'm not seeing anything else. I think we're fine. Alright, looks like we're fine. We are straight being chilling. Alright, this is the quality results. Let me grab these real quick just in case. Boink! Alright. A lot of Brits up at the front. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. Alright, time for more bread. I have pizza leftovers. I was supposed to heat them up in my air fryer earlier, but there was some stuff that I needed to get done super quick, and I just kind of forgot, ran out of time. It is what it is. So we're gonna have to wait until later. That'll be my dinner, I guess. I don't know, dude. I am so frustrated at how my fucking race went earlier today that this has been a trend across my entire I played sports growing up, and I am still very competitive. Just maybe not as competitive as I used to be. I've mellowed out a little bit because when you're younger there is a lot more potential, like, oh, maybe if you get good enough, maybe this, maybe that, you can really kind of do stuff. And also your brain, everybody's brain typically, generally speaking, is a lot more I think it's plasticity is, you're still growing, and even once you've hit the end of your growth, your brain is just so much faster at making connections even if you're not aware. It's just your brain is just so much more moldable, and it's a lot easier to learn things, generally speaking. And so it's a lot easier to get good at something. That's why in every single generation, there's always those dumb kids. They think they're all that. They're beating my ass. I don't like them. They get to play all day. Well, they kind of do. But at the same time, it's just a biological thing. It's just a little easier for them to get good. Um, it's the same thing. I mean, you see that in esports, right? A lot of the shooter games, it's 17-year-olds, 18-year-olds, really young kids who are cracked. They're super super good, and that's why. Or that's part of the reason why. There's gonna be people that are older that are still very good and all that, maturity and all that, but it's just now I've kind of mellowed it out a little bit. I just try to be as best as I can realistically be without, sitting there for hours on a game over and over and over again. Why be good? That's boring. Yeah, that's kind of the same thing too. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things where when I was younger, it mattered a lot more. But I'm still gonna get frustrated, dude. Especially if I'm getting shafted by some people doing what I consider really dumb things. Um, but yeah, I feel like just eating something excessively greasy and bad for me. That's just always been a thing for me. Whenever something goes really really shitty in in a match, or like a soccer match or a tennis match or whatever else I used to do, a big tournament. my comfort is just genuinely eating the worst fucking food possible for my own health. And it's always kind of helped, but I don't know. I feel like it, but at the same time, I'm too lazy to leave the apartment on the weekend. So I don't know. I'm considering it though. I'm considering it. Oh, formation lap. All right. Pretty much everybody on the mediums, except for Gold Killer, Yuppie, Nico, and Tar Heel starting on the hards. Alright. That'll have to be the last bite of bread for the duration of the race unless it gets really boring. What in the hell? Mr. Bean! What are you doing? Let me also lower my desk. It's one that it's an IKEA desk. I can like turn this little hand crank to raise it and lower it. I've been standing for a little bit, so it's about time to sit back down. Fuck, I don't know what to get though. I mean, I could get McDonald's, but I don't want McDonald's. Like, that feels too disgusting. Like, too horribly unhealthy for me. You know what I mean? And then Chipotle doesn't feel anywhere near as. Oh fuck! I did get groceries. I could cook, but I don't really feel like cooking either. This is the fridge predicament. The existential, universal fridge predicament. What should I eat? Do I feel motivated enough to cook for myself, or do I just go get some greasy fast food? It is a conundrum for me. Fuck, I don't even think so. I'm in a new apartment again. It's a little bit of old news now. I moved like 2 weeks ago, or more maybe, 3 now. I don't know. There used to be a Wingstop in the. What in the hell are we doing, Mr. Bean? Oh shit! Why is it showing me like this? You see this? I've never seen this sideways view before. But there used to be a Wingstop in the town that I lived in, and no longer. I think. I don't think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no Wingstop here. Fuck, man. Okay, Mr. J Story, come on. Or is this the AI? It is AI. Unfortunato. All right, turn one. Not the most diabolical of all turn ones, but easy for incidents. Double blinker. And we're off. We are off. Can we keep it clean through turn one? A lot of people switching around, moving positions. And we're doing just fine. It looks like we are doing just fine. J Story immediately has left the session. Oh my lord, J Story. Alright, seemingly perfectly fine through the first couple of turns. We are off to the races nice and clean. Why is it stuck on right? Why is it stuck like that? What in the hell is going on? Why is it stuck looking to the left? I can't go on board anymore. And I'm scared of maybe turning off my controller and turning it back on. Bean is more crooked than your knees. God damn. God damn. Hey, there is a Ferrari. It is Gold Killer. Gold Killer into the runoff area. I don't have stick drift though. It's weird. It only just started after qualifying. I don't know. My controller's been like bugging earlier or this whole time. Once the race settles down, I'm gonna try something. Corner 10 seconds. Is Gold Killer just rage quitting already? Gold Killer, what's going on, homie? Oh, Nico John making a move on Spark. Side by side. No DRS this lap. Aston Martin's weaving around. Oh, they are vying for positions here. Spark just getting out of the way, letting it all happen in front of him. Alright, let's move back up to the front of the grid. Mr. Bean gaining very rapidly on Joe Bidome. Does he make a move into turn 1? I mean, it'd be very hard to believe that he doesn't. There he goes. Up the inside. Taking the apex. Does he get a better exit? Does not, but kind of swings the car wide to maybe accumulate more speed through Spark retiring from the session. I don't blame him, dude. He also had an insanely rough race with me earlier today. I don't blame him, honestly. Gold Killer, another 10. Yeah, he's also just rage quitting. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Alright, not much else going on right now. There's somebody kind of close, but just losing some time there. Ooh, it was a Gold Killer Spark Hashira incident. Oh my god. Brian, with the DRS, gaining on his teammate, goes Viper, switching positions now. Not too shabby. Now gaining on his teammate. Teammate can defend from behind. Let him kind of race freely without worries of drivers behind. Speaking of drivers behind, Mr. Bean looking to make a move with Joe Biden once again. Taking the outside. Alright, Joe Biden gaining that time back. Does he get ahead? Does he make any kind of a move down this straight? With DRS, no, he is harvesting, as is everybody else behind. Ooh, the kick getting a little close to that V-carb. We're chilling. We are chilling. J-Story making up positions. He's into 14th. He's into 14th. Zabit, 10-second time penalty, speeding into the pit lane. See, Gold Killer's left the session. Yep, he had already retired. Zabit trying to really push through. All right, Gold Killer and Sparring just completely amicably just deciding to now. Yeah. I'm seeing that. Yeah, I don't know how he managed to get rear wing damage. That's ridiculous. But yeah, now they're choosing to practice for tomorrow's race in PTRL at Singapore. So good luck to them. Mr. Bean now overtaken by Joe Biden. Joe Biden taking the inside line. Ooh, we're keeping it rough and tough around here. Very tight near the front of the grid. Joe Biden back ahead. Kick looking hungry. So is the Williams, getting a very good run with some slipstream. Kick moving into the inside. These two going side by side with a kick in tow. Joe Biden going a little wide. But takes control of this apex. Can he preserve more speed though? He will have the DRS on Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean might even lose more than one position here if that kick decides to make his move up into the front. Yes, he does. We've had a collision. That's got to be a safety car. There's no way. Not even a virtual. We've had an incident. Mr. Bean, Kobe, both top two in the drivers. Now way back behind the grid. Joe Biden looking like a solid shout for winning potentially and making up a ton of points on the leaders. Crazy turn in there. Yeah, he's over 2 seconds. Now there's the safety car, or is it a virtual? I'm trying to... Oh my fucking god. Okay, let me try to do it now. Like, this whole time, I've been struggling for some reason with my controller. It just refuses to work properly. This has to be a game thing. I don't... Okay, I unplugged my controller. Just plug it back in. It's not turning on. Okay, let's plug it back in. This has to be a game thing. This was not happening earlier. Whatever. It was just a virtual. We were back to race pace. Joe Biden still in the lead. Gourd Sauce getting ahead. Brian B Now into second, trying to gain time and catch up maybe to Joe Biden. Let's see, let's see. So Mr. Bean is still far down. Could be placed potentially picking up some damage. Decided to pit, it seems like. Yuppie now ahead of J-Story. Gortzos has lost a lot of time to Joe Biden. It is looking rough for the rest of the field. Woot very close behind of Ghost Viper. Nico John and J-Story. J-Story slipping even more positions. Now it is Kobe ahead of him. Woot gaining on Ghost Viper. Does he wait till the pit straight? That'd probably be the smartest idea. Get the DRS and really make use of it. But truthfully, he might even, if he overtakes Ghost Viper, might still get the DRS off of J-Root. Oh, so from what I can gather, Dustin, somehow Gold Killer got rear wing damage. He was in the runoff area. I don't know what happened there, but Spark said someone spun out in front of him. Brian B. Kobe. Whoa! Kobe's dead! Safety car! Like, what, a lap after the virtual safety car? Oh my god. So, yeah, Spark said that some people in front of him spun out, going into the long DRS straight, and he got wing damage, and then, you know, that would then be Zabit driving under safety car drive-through penalty, and then Spark, I'm assuming, see, like, why is it doing this? I don't understand why it's doing that shit. I don't know why my game is broken. It's not my controller. But yeah, so, what was I gonna say? Yeah, just the way his race in FSR went, kind of like mine, and a little bit like yours. He just couldn't be fucking asked. He just couldn't be asked, and I don't blame him. I really don't. I fully understand. I didn't want to commentate, honestly. I was in such a bad mood. Uh, but you know, I'm a man of my word, so here we are. Here we are. So 4 DNFs already. Both McLarens out of the race. Oh my god. But what this does do is this does allow Mr. Bean to kind of make up some positions potentially from his earlier incident. Alright, Dustin, you get to help me out this side here. So, something that I've carried over from childhood, just from, you know, playing so many sports and all that, whenever things have gone really, really bad for me, and whatever, you know, match, competition, tournament, whatever, my craving has been getting the greasiest, most unhealthy fast food I could possibly conceive of getting. Just, I don't know, something about it, like, I feel like shit, and so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take control of the situation and make myself feel even worse. Because then it's, you know, it's my own doing. It's not outside influences, you know, bringing me down. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Oh, oh, oh. Ain't nothing gonna slow me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. What you guys know about, what's his name? Gene Wilder? No, that's the actor for the OG Wonka chocolate, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. What's that? What is that singer's name? I can't remember. I swear it's something Wilder. Alright, safety car in Vegas. Well, psychotical, you would be right, but I don't really eat like that often. At least not like super, super greasy shit like that. And you know, before, it would balance out because I was so active and burning so many calories and in such great shape, I could genuinely eat whatever the fuck I wanted and probably be fine. Would it be bad for, like, if I ate really bad before a game or something? Yeah, it'd be really bad. I wouldn't do that. But after, you know, it'd be like, you know what? Fuck it, man. I just burned through 2,000 calories or whatever. Let's just send it. Oh, patty melt. Yes. Yes. I've actually never been that big a fan of a patty melt. They're pretty good, but just not my thing. Um, you know what? Since there's a Vegas safety car, it's probably not gonna come in this lap. Hold on, my friends are texting me. A sweet and spicy bacon burger? What the fuck is that? I don't have Whataburgers in my area, dude. I'm from the East Coast. Do they have a Wingstop in this town, though? No! No! They don't. Fuck me in particular, then. Yeah, let's see what I can get. I don't want to get McDonald's, bro. That's just too easy. That's just way too easy of a choice. I guess I could get Taco Bell, but I also don't really feel like it. Okay, this I can attest to. Highway 55, bro. That like a couple of months ago, it was my first time ever at Highway 55. Those fucking burgers are enormous, dude. Holy Christ, I could barely fit it all in my mouth. You know what I mean? Like I had to unhinge my jaw to really fit him. I mean, it all the way down my mouth. It was crazy. Yeah, that'd be pushing it for me. I don't know if I'd actually even enjoy that at that point. Safety car coming in the slap. God damn it, bro! I'm deciding my fucking food. Okay, I forgot that stupid shit is still happening. So, Rusty Oil Can leading the pack. Oh, there's some people vying for positions into turn one. And Alpine going up the inside of the Williams. It is Brian B. We seem to have been clean, though, through turn one. Oh my god, the V-car 1-2! Cax Supreme following very closely in the Williams, and then Brian B immediately behind him. Gortsauce gaining on Brian B. Maybe not. Mr. B making up a position on the kick. It was originally an incident between Mr. Bean and Aiden, I think, early on in the race, and that's why they fell down pretty far, as well as Kobe plays. We are seeing a lot of position changes through this safety car restart. And a Ferrari is spun and gone into the wall. That is J. Root. J. Root has spun and maybe been spun into the wall. No virtual safety car. Seems to have recovered quick enough. Gordsauce now ahead of Cax Supreme. Two teammates swapping positions. Rusty Oil Can as well swapping positions with Joe Bidome. Cax Supreme. Mr. Bean overtaking the Williams into this turn. Oh my god. Deciding food is going to have to wait till later. This is an exciting safety car restart. Jake Story also closing on Uno Cinco. Excuse me. Whew. Let's see. Aiden gaining. Oh my god, I keep trying to do POV. I forget my game's broken for some reason. Gets in front of the Williams cleanly. Seeing a lot of battling at the moment. Brian B now ahead of Rusty Oil Can. Rusty Oil Can getting a weak exit, it seems like. Now will be behind Joe Bidome. DRS being enabled. Oh, we're seeing some more moves. The Williams! Nothing. Rusty Oil Can falling all the way down into 5th. Through about a lap. Yeah, a lap after the safety car. Dropping from the top to the middle into P5. Goes Viper and Cax Supreme also going at it. No, Cax Supreme maybe losing control. Losing 2 positions in a very short time span. Aiden Jones taking the inside line on Rusty Oil Can is through. He is sky high right now. He is loving life. He is making some great moves, gaining a lot of positions rapidly through this DRS train before it can establish itself and become very difficult to really gain time on somebody and get a clean overtake without just doing constant DRS swapping. So Aiden Jones catching right now. J. Root getting very close to Iwoot ahead of him. Excuse me. J Story now ahead of Uno Cinco. J Story struggling with a lot of connection issues. Good to see him in the top 10. J Root gaining. First to gain is Iwoot, actually. Iwoot should be getting ahead of Rusty Oil Can. Rusty Oil Can losing more positions. Gordsauce now ahead of Brian. We are seeing a lot of swapping here. It's exciting racing, to say the least. J Root and Rusty Oil Can through ahead of Iwoot. Iwoot losing a lot of positions. No, he has fought back and regained one at least. Maybe not. Ghost Viper also ahead now of Rusty Oil Can. Joe Bidome, new fastest lap. He may be gapping Gordsauce as we speak. The Alpine taking the outside line here through turn 1. Better traction maybe, holding more speed, but he goes wide, taking a little too long. It was a longer distance for him to travel. It is Iwoot back ahead. They are losing some time to the drivers ahead by battling. Ghost Viper back ahead through Iwoot. People pitting. Sustaining damage, it seems. Oh, my apologies. Iwoot. Not much else going on. Let's switch on to Mr. Bean, your current World Driver leader. Oh my god, dude. I feel very sleepy all of a sudden. You know, Cinco ahead of J Story. Mr. Bean, come on. Give me something. We'll have DRS here. Oh my god! Oh my god, I was mid-yawn. The Williams going deep. Almost crashing into the wall, overtaken by Brian B, perhaps? I think so. Yeah, it looks like it. Mr. Bean, oh my god, a 134 exactly flat? He's cheating. He's cheating! He's hacking. Alright, Gord Sauce and Aiden Jones and J. Rue all very close behind of Brian B at the moment. Alright. Not much more going on. People settling into their small little DRS trains. Mr. Bean has caught back up to Joe Biden. Joe Biden at one point was gaining a lot of time on the rest of the grid, but now it is Mr. Bean catching to him very rapidly. Joe Biden does have a ton of battery saved up. A lot of positions exchanging there as soon as I zone out a little bit. Mr. Bean now ahead of Joe Biden. I think Gord's also overtaken Brian B. Oh my god, man. Oh, Joe Biden taking the inside line, holding more speed, it seems like. Clean through. Gonna come down to this turn exit. Oh, a little bit of touching there. Keep it clean, keep it clean. Some hard racing for sure. Hard racing for sure. Will Mr. Bean overtake through this DRS straight? No, he goes into none. Faking. Oh, maybe Joe Biden a little stressed. Running into the wall. J Story leaving the session. Again? I'll send him an invite rapidly. Come on, J Story. You're doing good. Excuse me. All right, what are the tire differences? Front runners on hards, pitting through that safety car. Mr. Bean kind of slipping up, losing quite a bit of time, but through this DRS, oh, he was taking some time to harvest. Alright, sorry, just distracted. My friends back home are planning a birthday thing for one of us on, yeah, this weekend. So trying to coordinate that as soon as possible. Ghost Viper gaining on Ewoot. Is it enough? Does he make an overtake? No, he does not. I switched for no reason. Come on, Ewoot. Or no, come on, Ghost Viper. Joe Biden sitting behind him, Mr. B. Harvesting down this DRS straight. He wants it on the back straight. That's where you really feel the difference. Rusty oil can going into the pits. Dude, I am zoning out. Something is up. But Joe Biden and Mr. Bean still locked in an everlasting position swapping battle. Ghost Viper overtaken by Ewoot. Some more people being overtaken. Brian B ahead of Gourd Sauce. Oh my god, man. I'm losing it. I am losing it. Um, dude, I have lost it. I've lost the plot. J Story's dropped several positions since getting disconnected. Not looking good for him. Not much else going on at the moment. Um, yeah, people just kind of sitting in DRS trains. Every once in a while, position swapping with DRS. Ooh, baby lockup from the Red Bull. Oh my god. Mr. Bean very close before the DRS activates, making sure he's the one who gets the DRS and not Bidome. He is now through. Do we get any kind of a retaliatory move? No, we don't. Joe Bidome sitting behind. Even through this position swapping battling that they're doing, they're not losing too much time to the drivers behind. So there's really no harm in them battling in the way that they are. You know, normally you would think, oh, they're just slowing themselves down, they're allowing people behind to catch up, but no, they're just fast enough to where it's not really a concern. Not at all. J-Root, very close to Aiden Jones. Nope, no such luck. I might need to take a nap, dude. Fuck, I have to commentate at 5. Oh, I forgot. I'm cooked, boys. Yeah, seems like no greasy food for me. I'm just gonna have to heat up my leftover pizza. Ugh. Ugh. Um, there really isn't much going on. It's really just, you know, those DRS battles. Oh my god, man. Mr. Bean and Joe Biden switching positions once again. They have actually been caught up. I wonder what happened. They really must have slowed each other down through one corner. Gordatos is caught back up. It is now a 6 car long DRS train at the front. Nico John is 14 seconds behind. That is a massive group difference there. It is the top 6 on their own kind of pace. Oh, man. Mr. Bean switching positions once again. Oh, man. Goes Viper ahead of a whoop. J. Root keeping it very close to the driver ahead. Joe Biden will switch positions once again. Let's see if we can get J. Root overtaking Aiden Jones. No, stays behind. Oh, late move, late lunge. Barely makes it work. I don't think the kick driver's happy about that at all. But he is now ahead. And they lost a lot of time from that. He's going to have a hard time catching up now. Mr. Bean, maybe. Nope. Oh my god, man. I'm going to pass out. I'm actually going to just die on the spot. Dude, my brain is like empty. This feels honestly really comforting. There's not a single thought going on in my mind. And it's blissful. It is very bliss. How many laps? So 7. We're getting a bug. Come on. Alright, so this will be lap 18 so 7 laps? 8 laps? Hold on. At 18, so that's 18 plus 2, that's 3. Oh, hold on, am I stupid? Dude, I'm struggling to do basic mental math. Joe Biden, and Mr. Bean still fighting it out. Aiden Jones ahead of J. Root. Lap 18. So 3 plus 5, so 8 laps left after they round the corner here. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Dude, I am so sleepy and I don't know what just happened. I got such a good night rest. I don't know why I'm so tired. I'm struggling to keep my eyes open. Oh my god, dude. I've fallen off a cliff. Gordon Sauce gaining very rapidly, taking the inside on the V-carb. Can they stay clean? Oh, the V-carb spinning a little bit. We've seen an end plate, I think. No, just a little bit of cosmetic damage, I think. It seems like. Perhaps, potentially, maybe. Alright, 8 laps left. No real shenanigans going on. It Woot ahead of Ghost Viper now. J. Root ahead of Uno Cinco. Alright, so we're looking at a 4-way DRS train, followed by one Aiden Jones on an island by himself, and then, yeah, just a pairing, a single, I don't know, a pairing, and then quite a few singles, except for Rusty Oil kind of Nico, dueling it out near the back of the grid. Oh man, dude, this is rough. 7 more laps. That doesn't sound right. 6. Yeah, it is 7. 7 more laps. It honestly feels like I drugged myself somehow. Is how like sleepy I am. Maybe if I eat a little bit, it'll kind of wake me up. Cause dude, I am like, I'm actually completely out of it. I really am. Another position swap between the two leaders. Side by side, that is crazy through that little chicane. Made it work though. Oh my god, the Williams. Getting a jump on Joe Biden. He saw a window, couldn't really fully take advantage of it, but he's not sitting passive too much. Jay Root on fresh mediums, it seems like new fastest lap. He is very fresh. More side by side. Alright. I feel like that has woken me up a little bit. Should get me to the end of the race. We have 6 laps left, 5.5 laps, pretty much. Top 5 still very much within striking distance of each other. Oh my god, Gortsov's looking for a place to squeeze his car in, just not able to find one. This is crazy. This is a 4-way. Oh my god, it is. I don't have words. It's a total 5-way, but 4 people very close to each other in these last couple of laps. Nico John switching positions with his teammate, it seems like. Oh my god, nope, I'm sleepy again, dude. It's like my brain keeps turning off randomly. Alright. Still a 5-way battle for the race win right now. It's insane that this kind of battling has lasted this long into the race. You know what, let's just get some no-HUD visuals. Let's just enjoy the beauty of it. Red Bull getting ahead of the V-Carb. Mr. B now ahead. This is crazy, man. This is wild to see. J Story leaving the session once again. Oh my lord, J Story. You gotta do something about your internet, man. Mr. Bean losing a position to Joe Biden, still battling with each other side by side. Oh my god. We've got 4 more laps left. Mr. Bean really saving a lot of fuel. Or not a lot of fuel. Both him and Biden saving a lot of battery. These all should be at very high battery levels. Yeah, unfortunate for J Story, man. Prayers up for J Story. He's alive. It's just his internet sucks. All right, about to be 3 laps of this race. Do we see any sort of late moves? The kick maybe faking a move. And once again, leaving the session. I think it's Raps J Story. I honestly just think it's Raps. Oh, we're seeing a little bit of a gap between these drivers starting to form here. Is Joe Biden going to be able to fend off the attackers, the assailants from behind? It never? Alright, you know what? Just for that, J Story, you get another one. Gotta respect it. Come on, J Story, come on! Gotta respect it, man. Dude does not quit. Alright, Joe Biden being overtaken by Mr. Bean. Another position swap. Soon to be 2 laps left here at Vegas. When will these drivers choose to make their moves? They're running out of time. Trying to pick their window of opportunity very carefully, but waiting too long may leave you empty-handed. Gordon Sauce, ooh, he's really lost some time. Aiden now going ahead of Brian B. Here we go, some late-minute moves. Ghost Viper now ahead of Uno Cinco as well. J Story has rejoined. Come on, give me 2 more laps, J Story. Come on, 2 more laps. Give me 2 more laps. No move sent by Joe Biden. Oh my goodness, man. It might be too little too late for some of these guys at the back of the DRS train. Looks like it's going to be a Joe Biden, Mr. Bean one-on-one. I don't know. Let's see how this DRS straight affects the interval gaps between everybody. They should compress a little bit, as Mr. Bean will not have DRS, but people behind him will. Mr. Bean ahead. Barely fitting it in, it seems like. Oh my lord. We are really pushing the boundaries of these walls. Gourd Sauce is very close to Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean very close to Joe Biden. Do we see late lunge? Do we see any late lunge? No late lunge, I don't think. Cac Supreme now ahead of Nico. Last lap. Last lap. What kind of last lap shenanigans can we find ourselves in here at Vegas? This is going to be a beautiful finish time to the race, too. This will give me a chance to maybe take a quick nap. No, Jay Story! You know what? He said he doesn't quit. Neither will I. Come on, Jay Story! No action missed. It's going to come down to the pit. Or not the pit straight, the back straight. It's going to come down to the back straight. Can any of these guys defend their positions going down that long of a DRS straight? Oh, that would have been electric. Can you imagine? Oh my god, it's still broken. Can you imagine if Joe Biden had been able to get DRS off of that lap J Story car? That would have been ridiculous. Mr. Bean getting ahead of Mr. Bean. Or getting ahead of Mr. Biden. Aiden and Brian fighting it out side by side. Oh! I think they've kept it clean. Oh, they might not have. They took a little long to kind of come out of that corner, but it looks like your race winner will be Mr. Bean. Did he? Oh no, he already had that. Whew. I was about to say, no way he sniped it at the last second. But J Root losing out to Aiden Jones by 44 thousandths of a second, 400ths of a second. Oh my lordy lord. Down to the line. It came down to the very end. Woot crossing 7th. Viper in 8th. No time penalties for anybody. That's pretty good. I like to see that. I like to see that. Uno Cinco 9th. Nico John 10th. 11th goes to CAC. 12th should be going to Rusty Oil Can. 13th for Adri. And then it will be Yuppie, Tar Heels, and J Story finishing out this race. That is it for week 8 around Las Vegas, boys. I need to take a nap, dude. I am so sleepy for no reason. That is a win for Mr. Bean. Extends the lead. Whoop, 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 whoop. Um, yeah, looking very good for Mr. Bean and the Red Bull team. All right, these are the finishing positions, and then let me also get these incidents just in case somebody needs them. Boom, just like that. Very few, very few. But that brings this race to a close. I need to go sleep. I need to go rest, dude. I don't know why I'm so sleepy, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, this has been PRL Sunday Tier 1 at Vegas. Pretty exciting race down to the very end. A lot of positions changing. No real super aggressive moves being made, but it is also a very tight street circuit, so you want to be extra careful making that kind of stuff. But yeah, so this has been it for PRL Sunday Tier 1 around Vegas. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys probably not next week. I think I'm traveling this weekend, but I'll let you guys know. But yeah, thank you like always. You guys are awesome. Have a great rest of your day.